Namagara benki ya umwacho murigererwe getaseni kya Ndizi TV nabwo bwansubu mu Gusii ena ritkorya ori abere ritoyero kegima nanene kwa berego kwego kya asoko bwatia emirobero yonsi yeritkorya rero ekerorire ne ritkorya halamis chitariki ibere cyo mutienyi okabere umwaka no w'ekiri bibere na meronko ebere nebere nekinga kingiya ekero yaragirense yemo yabona magoroba ekerongo kwariganya SMS ya Amayia eriongo manyemuna nara yana kwariganire asenchera ere yobwikiranu korende ritangani kegima tigatoranya gatiari ngwariganeretie asenchera yo bwenye tiga gototumeka korama bana siasa bana boda boda korwase county ya Kisii bakanire.
Nobody will be exempted from paying tax in this country. And if you want to be exempted from paying tax, you buy an advert in the newspaper and apply to the people of Kenya.
Omokonyi bwo murai wenseri gathiga shawo goteba kero omonto goikaka ne bango wanchereria gotaiyo.
We would like to call upon the former Prime Minister to cease with his political rallies and any plans that might be there for demonstration.
Ekeombe kya NCIC kogani omurai be kya makia ODM Raila Odinga gotiga mangana yo goturubania abakenya. Mwancho murigerirwa nayo munayenda mange ngo kwariganira tosanga senchera ere yobwikirano ekarango konyorona nabakoendera gotonyora sense mere ya Facebook wetra Ndizi TV News Digital asense mo ya YouTube tonyora wetra Ndizi TV News nabogo tweetwetra @Ndizi TV News boigo ase website ito otonyora wetra www.ndizitv.or.ke eri togendere gusanga mankere tariane Evelyn Osero kabana inche goika omoiro ngo kwariganira to ya chake korwase county ya Nyamira magega yoko musana na korokana kubwatkana nomurobero o min bonus yoro mushara bwechae ni gobono omunyakerogo bwe factory ya kebirigo abeirega kumirana n'abarimi bechae iri gusanga ebirengererio nagotegerera buna nara yabaganitie abeka gokorerwa amauncherero ase umurobero yo muri kyoito job manki korwase county ya Nyamira noroboti urwasenchira yo bwime
tadye chinusu ngitokore
Embeo igoro yo wakanwa NUSU bonus nigo yaretire liberera linene ase sector yendemero yechae ase zone 10 ime county ya Nyamira.
Nenda abantu bande bayirire libagerio lyo gutangasa na gutara bakwerengane bugikoyo east bali bakorire gasingi yabagokana kibese kire igoro
ntoira egechambokero gotarera egati abalimi elinde ko igwa okogani kwabo igoro yenganeye
NUSU mwaka anusumaka mora abanene mbato yesu nete merenke esenge njongo sangira ndo bwate chikiro chiregoro nabando bwate chikiro chirenze abe chikiro chinene bagutunsa kurwa saba kebuchia saba nene yetanya kane
agachwe mwako mugima kayego chakwanda omuremia gendo kiae nere konyere nabwata abana akore mtubia
nigo bagoteba nigo baganitie bonus asoboikeranu asengencho nero irabege kubakonya
chibese chibona tokaegwa chigo chago iko mwakoria ekara chigo chako nachwa ntonachwa bonus chiritoire NUSU mwaka tonachwa obwoyo irenga chigo tigara togosomeria abana onye ndiri balenge goteba balenge gwanja ngikigwenta koba abalenge rori go chirusyo mutienyo saba bachira ni sikialenge kimayo chikokonya abantu
Ensa moyaye omunyakerogo we factory ya kebirigo Nelson Onduko nasaba balimi gotabwatia embeyu ya NUSU bonus nagotene nabokongu asateba bonus asoboikeranu nero irabege kubakonya
tobe factory kyonse kya zone 10 bejikire kebirigo sanganyi yanchole tombe nyansyongo na nyankoba intwe ababoletie kerenga kiya renge ukuboria balimi baito bakakana matagete NUSU mwaka ntogenda tekorosie chaengi ya to ni to bae pona sie wererete igo mangana iyo embe yiti emanyunga na embe ekogusikuna abantu le bwate birengererio bibe asabalemi
nigo ekageire bunaba director abakoro n'abantu babwate amaremo amanene nabo bagenderete gosegeta abalemi igoro yenganeye
kobwa mono ba director bali abakoro abande mbaro bachete bagakira nande mbaro bataisa negeti bamanya gutimu n'abantu bande nabanya gutangasa bunchira gwetanga ngabata gete NUSU mwaka abandi bakwire chae mang'irito bono twebori naki mang'irite bono bakwire chae factories kogenda bare boyi nusu mwaka korwo
abarai b'eki factory mbasobwa kubwaterana erinde kugendereria oburemi bw'echae
aba director batige bitine etundu factory bamanya ng'ebesa neyo omoremi oyo chandegete okori mugondo
n'aba director bari abakoro barugeti batigerera abanyia bakore egasi
egati abaremi twabatukusanga nabwo mbasaba abarai ba kisiasa korosia amachiko arachigokonya omoremi
bono ngosabasa abantu baito nache aba MP andu bataba MP baito bagusii ndu bate seneta chetu cha Gusii rumende bunjira Gusii CMC enchiro na pamoja na ashigabana mara kwanja mutulie ribuya muchunguse mono na nemweti amachiko ara tofeba somulemi atokonya tayara tonyole ntonya nyasu na ntokonya nyasu
kurwase county ya Nyamira ginko reporter ya Ndizi TV Job Maangi
Mia mono murikeito Job Bangi asoroboti ururikiranu kurwase county ya Nyamira togotikana nayo nigo abamenyi bekenyoro kyamatongo iyo gutoka sebunge ya Nyaribari chache county ya Kisii nigo baburirio boteneneri bwe county korenda chinsoko kya mache ase ensemeyo yani gachire magega yensoko ya mache ya Mwasagero gusarika ase nonya nabo omwe we ward ya Kiogoro Walter Muchache esokire nagoteba muna nachikogaya na enganeyo amanke nigo neno murikeito Josephat Hamisi
ensoko ya mache ya Mwasagero iyegutuka ase kenyoro kya matongo nigo yabeire yengencho enene ase miaka ya nyareko bagigweta wikira obwango iga ya nyareko bagigusarika nabo igo ebitacho byari ngoro bikabonekana na wikira boniganigo abantu bakonyarako bakubucha amache wetera ase bisanda
tubona nacha nabona nyori gitachikigo cha amache amaya togo cha twabucha bwango twati Onsanja chile chionsi oko bucha macha marabu bwangu. Ono kurugia sarike to chandi kitera macha iga no chimbwato omwana. Engocha nere rochi kitambo mbuche ga ali bone engocha na bucha ya gweta na roto gite. Tokonye ngumwe mse yake amache twachande kiribo.
Nwete getache kiaberige kurubuna tu akinete na bokera. Ya ikirete akara mbule go tu nyinge gokonyoranga amacha aguchura paka etaigo. Ono me pia kara macha ya cheta ndiembura muna konye go tu nyinge mekokeli. Agasoka ara mange paka akapitirija gento kelike kagwesa idea Eyemo wana kerakia gumbata kagocha kubuja macha atako nyara kubuja
abamenyi abonigo bono baboririe oboteneri bwe county ya Kisii anene omwamsie we ward ya Kiogoro Walter Muchache anyara ko bagagwesokia sobwango elinde abwate sia bamenyi abo anyara ko bakwaga chensoke yo nyara ko bagekoena na amache ayara marabu anyara ko bagakonya abamenyi be ensemeyo
nere kunywa machi nere kogera machi asira rochi rwatahukire igotoko robo bangina bakobera kabaka bano roja abaze kubucha machi gontu kwanja korengane kirocho salibete ekamune naro rirarigo
ndo tware go sabaga kyonye ndi umusimi gwitu asenjote birana cyarore no ebe sanjira so ari wanja tokonye egera banda marwire tatubuka urute beko nyareka no montachi chego sina abana watoma baro baje babucha macha yagitera baire ko montanyo na mipyo mondo sibiri cyanga kurogora macha ara machafu na bakonyoro bururu bwachakire nyorenga kipindupindu ya chakiri yabwatira bandeke nyoro
ekero getaseni kya Ndizi TV kenyara roboti oruo niyo geikera omwe msio yivolta Muchache uyinyara kwa kwena na chira chioko ene kingen soko eyo ninyara kwa bekorosi wa sobwango na boigo chinsoko chinde anene chire ase wodi ya Kiogoro
tubaitu amachi buna bano murocho murakarole kabire amachi na yamana sobuguma bwitu nandi tutara kwana regoro ebisima ntubwente kora protect igento ikoro chinsoko chitu unabona ensoko yaliyo sagero mata matongo otoko basaba uriyo smeke metebaka rochia sensokere okonya abantu abange arusiyo asobororo egere tubange amana abanyakenyoro tubwaterane na onyebesanjira arukwe county cyo gukora magendro tolenga kitura abarerere ensokeria ebebuya ekonya abantu baito ekogera amachi na yento kiamana
bona mata ya tosarekeire bona botokumeti nande twagokire kare mugambi ito umwe musie witarikire gotoroserie roche kiagera macha akubuji nebikebe twachambekire kakimbia monna tumusabere nyasama konye nanda agendera komumenta matuka mangi
omwe msio yu Walter Muchache nigabolirie abamenyi be wodi ya Kiogoro banyara ko bagotigana na gusimeka emete anene angene CHINSOKO echo chire ase wadegyo
ande tutagete chibosio emeringa amwe na chu elirange na roche egere amachari atoka mange akonya abantu baitu igo toche tubwaterane anje ninche ntara round ndigire CHINSOKO echitu egere ensoko bune yari osagero abantu abange bategemete bakurusia machorro tonye barere tonyerosie ebe burunge abantu baitu baenderere kunywa
kuripoteri gataseni kia Ndizi TV kurwa ase kinyoro kia matongo ikikere ime constituency nyaribari chache imeye county ya Kisii eliterane Josephat Hamisi
Mbia mono murikeito Josephat Hamisi ase oroboti ururukiranu tokorigera mangana HSM go aboroki ase chiskuru au bagendrete kwarigania bane skuru ase grade kya gatano na kabere inse umuroberio junior secondary school egati aboroki akuru ase chiskuru au imeye county ya Kisii nigo baenekire buna nigo bagendrete no umuroberio yobuya asane ne batebire na barabumna nigo bakwarigania umuroberio OCBC na kubolia serikali kobao koboko ugo isaino murikeito dipo nasanya noko norboti urwaso bwime
ekerere weekend tangani yo kwelike kwa bana ba junior secondary ntonyara gutarira chisukuru au imeye county ya Kisii ase Hurricane Academy yale yemo yabo asokorora okwiroberia kwabo
ntobugate ase baguchiesera aso ku implement CBC yiga yachire ase okobana ta holistically yani bakine chinsemo chonsi kuya all round.
I also thank the Ministry of Education for identifying us as a potential center, and they gave us that is grade 7 junior secondary class, of which as per now we have admitted close to 45 students while commencing studies on Monday.
Okay, aso mwibuli ulisikali uragani kole tu mwana ase skuru ya Hurricane na aligani biya mono sana ase nginchuntu bwatekerekemo kelikiganeirie ase amasomo y'abana bayiga asobwikeranu
abalimu ba junior secondary mbate bangamba iroberetie boikeranu gokonya abana ase baru okuburia gukubwaterana n'abayiboli amone serikali koenekia okogendereriwa okuya kumurobire wechisemi o competence based curriculum CBC.
Nchenda sababa ibori andake kerobate bigu ba support abana babo in terms of infrastructure, that is wasene bitabu school ya provide umwana neraga neiro moibori amukonya ne bitabu andake akorera ne bano muwakinka chikaramu amangana ya modeling abaibori mbabana tabatu support so that twanyora equipments chisaine abana batumia none keroba iruchi assignments inka ne skuru gaiga ngo provide tore chisaine nchengo sabe serikali yetu ya Kenya onyege konyara ko koreta mo ekore mo research on CBC eto improve very mono erinde kego tobori ntubuna abalimu ntu we are ready to do it
bamentera gwakangambia mono ase serikali ko baegena na ko bali bagali abana ba junior secondary ase bayo akereko kumurobiri OCBC uche gokonya abana goikeria amagani abo yechisemi
CBC obuya bwaye eremo based on real, it is based on real life activities. Wano mwana toteonye abana taribonsi baba tobongo bori bore very sharp as a class in. Lakini naboko nyorango mwana unabate talent anda kene bana se games. Wano CBC gatote una PhD UR physical education. Omwana naboko nyoro e talent eri ya beire na chad. Omwana ogendera ne talent eri na nabe ko moikiara.
At the same time, I want to assure abaiboli bonsi bali batoligereti bali ba ligereti TV and DCTV tateko bakishiranga asimu aletera abana ba na sagia your expectations are going to be met, and we want to assure you that the services that we are going to render, they are going to be that amount and they are going to be satisfactory.
Imeyo mwako yo mutangani o junior secondary abaiboli amo n'abalimu mbabwa togosemerio konene guchia saba na babo kuripoti ya Ndizi TV kurwa nsemo ya nyatieko imeye bunge ya kitutu cha South amalieta ndipon asanya.
Mono murikeito dipo nasanya sorbo tioruro ikran togotigana nayo nigo abarunde bechipigipigi korwa somo chebosongo babere bawe sokia nanene kwe murungania askari bagoteona nogo tume kwa bobe n'abantu bande ase okorama abana siasa nabono nigo baborire bali bakubatumeka gotigana nengane yori morioka
asa maleta ngoro kwa Johnson Makoli no morudio boda somo chito bosongo ndogere to tande sana somo chito bosongo nale pogoli bana boda bonsi kwa chumo ngige kowera omonda ko from nowhere somo ndori gosina olwembera ime ocho tugotumeka bana boda ngige kowera omonda gotumeka bana boda korama bana siasa yani ndu boda na mpire kisiri pastor omondo kobeka watigaga butwagenda mwato tumeka arafu after mwato tumekire mwato mwage roje kwanja na mwana boda tokale kwa kubonyira ngatoko yani ngantu none family ndokwa tira bantu tokwe bange tana twachoge wewe ndo ndo cha ile mama yo mwanaro yedi kwa magabana ora mama anada kuna roka na kumro bebe ndo ndali kuja hapa ona tukumedia karabu roko mwana boda kwanza kuendana na makono rama hapa ndio tutaenda tutamwambia vile roiga ebe ndio mwaelio kwetu karama hapa na mimi kwanza sasa ndio tukoje bana boda tulienda na tukurama hapa na muro yunda wa mukandiri na ade tukaje asike hapa natali koigwa
Omokonyi ibo muraibu enseriga bigashawa nigo aterubna wika kiromo Kenya abeka wakana ebanko buna ebwenerete asa aterubne serikali terigo chiago kora wanchireria konde wansi korengana nekirengo kyobugima bw'omuntu aniga yakwana asege karo kiaba chumbe ime yomochi omombasa ekiye ikaritko lyo mwerio rero asbo igateba buna nigo baraibonsi babwenerete gosikwa nakogania nakoenekia buna serikali aneno murai wense Dr. William Samoei Ruto amonere nigo barachikorwe sikenene gochia Senate.
We want to ask the Senate to back the President and the Executive in ensuring that everybody must pay tax. It doesn't matter who you are. We are going to develop this country with our own resources because we have stopped borrowing. Because we are saying, if you are in a hole, don't continue digging. First stop digging and figure out how to get out of the hole. And one of the ways of getting out of the hole is collecting tax from everybody. It doesn't matter how far back it goes. And also stopping exemptions. Nobody will be exempted from paying tax in this country, where the two houses are not antagonistic. And that must start with the President and I by respecting the Senate, so that our leaders in the National Assembly can follow suit. You know when the leader shows Madarau, the junior people just follow suit. All these county commissioners who are disrespecting elected leaders, it is because that disrespect was being shown openly. Leaders who are making abusive remarks about elected leaders in the presence of the civil servants. So they knew that is the official policy. Ourselves, we have told them, in private and in public, any elected leader, it doesn't matter from what formation, must be accorded due respect.
Gokwana ase egeikare keboigoni go omowaziri wa mangana ye CHINSOKO Dr. Alfred Mutua abakago kwanera abakori emirimo gusaba Kenya bali bakore emirimo ase CHINSOKO na baigeme chanderia ababere bawetera askira tairo na bachi ngo kibali kubeko koigwana ne CHINSOKO kwene kyabuna abakenya bakwenda rongo kora bare kigasi kiri abasomerete boigona ine kyabuna babekire emirobere saine yoko ene kyabuna abachumbe ngo nyora bare kivisa senchera yobororo ekero batagete kogenda ase CHINSOKO.
We are dealing with issues, and you've heard all these issues of Kenyans so far being told that they are suffering overseas. They need to come here. One of the first things I did after being appointed was to go to Saudi Arabia and to visit some of these countries and see how Kenyans are living and whether they are suffering. And I was a bit shocked because I found out that yes, some Kenyans are suffering, but there's a large number of Kenyans who are not suffering. And we realize the difference is this. Kenyans who go to these countries to do professional work earn much more money, and they are not in that cadre you're calling domestic workers, which is the one that has a challenge. So we are talking to these countries so that we can have more people from Kenya going to do more professional jobs than going to be maids, because we have qualified people who can be able to do that work. So that if you have any issue, umenyimwa visa, kuna visa imedelay, you are going to go somewhere, Mheshimiwa Abdi will be able to sort you out. So that now Parliament has somebody in Ministry of Foreign Affairs who will be able to take care of your interest day in, day out. And you'll be able to, through the office of the clerk, you'll be able to get his contacts and you can be able to deal with him.
Ekiombe kia National Cohesion and Integration Commission NCIC gekorawa n'umunyakirugo w'ekiombe kyo Dr. Samuel Kobia nigo bamuganirie omuraibo mobwa Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Raila Amolo Odinga gotiga chingwana na baigembero berio eyo eraturubani omurembe bwa Kenya gokwana asegi karo imyomocho Nairobi nigo boigo batebire na ayimangana yo isegotiwa nenchire Eyemo yokoreto omurembe imense ya Kenya na boigo korwari bagali ororo ase amagendero yogo kinya uchumi kokorekana imense ya Kenya.
We would like to call upon the former Prime Minister to cease with his political rallies and any plans that might be there for demonstrations, because Kenya cannot afford that when we are living in such hard times, economically speaking. And the Kenyans have said, according to the reports that we have and the evaluation, that they wanted to really be left alone to continue with their lives because they did their part. They voted.
Ekiombe kia IGAD nigo kia inekirego chikubwatirana ne chinse chionsi erio kogayana emechande eyo yaberege ko enekiwa egatie chinse chiga anene omuchando bwo kubura ko Burundi.
Specifically, IGAD appeals to increase regional and continental and international support for AU transition mission in Somalia, ATMIS, which working together with the Somalia Security Force are positioned to have more lasting and effective remedy to the problem of terrorism in Somalia, with the strong emphasis of protection of civilians.
Unenchire Eyemo yokorobia obokoreri bobuwenia ase abananchi niga serikali gendrete kwenekia unanigo omurobere gose ekadi ya NHIF erachigo chenjia ochiase ekadi ya National Social Health Insurance Fund NSHIF eyo erachie korwa obwororo ase abananchi bonsi okwana nabarikia mangana imyomocho Nairobi omurike omunene ase gose omuwaziri ase amangana yobochenu Susan Wafula niga tebire buna nerebu yaba Kenya bose kerbago ikera obokoreri bobubenya asenchera ere yobororo na kwene kiabuna babekire chibesensemo ekyo kira chigosira esekte bochenu imense ya Kenya.
That currently NHIF is already running some schemes that takes care of different cohorts of people. We have the one for HISP, for elderly, for orphan children. We have Linda Mama, we have Edu Afia. So what we are going to do with the National Social Health Insurance Fund, we want to bring these funds together, that we shall no longer have them in silos, that when we take all those schemes and put together, we do a fundraising that gives us almost 12.6 billion. This 12.6 billion, we are now doing the math and see how much more should the government add so that each and every Kenyan can be able to access healthcare down there. We have done a costing. We have been ripped off by the cost of commodities and many other things and diagnostics and all that. So we have done a costing where we know with this fundraising where we have put together these funds at 12.6 billion, and we want to look for funds from elsewhere, like the tobacco fund, the sports fund, you know, the money that comes from betting, a fraction of it, from tobacco, a fraction of it. We put them together. And this now forms the basis of National Social Health Insurance Fund. You and I can afford healthcare. When our people are sick, it is you and I who are in WhatsApp groups. What about we do one major fundraising?
Abanyene emebogani na boigo chinyomba chokwego kianene korwase orogongo rwa Mount Kenya nigo bakwaneire igoro yengana ya serikali yoko bwatuka wage licenses tinge ase emebogani eyo okwana nabarikia mangana nigo batero nenchire Eyemo erachie gotanga o mabaga yemeremo ase abasabange nabo igabanke babo nigo barachie gosiria emeremo yabo nabono nigo baganire serikali kweneke bunango bekera machikara maororo erioko baroroberia obokoreri nabo
the stakeholders. I can tell you, ile kitu inakunywa Mount Kenya, one bottle of it is costing 90 shillings. But the manufacturing of that bottle is 67 shillings. Ile kitu iko ndani is costing 20 shillings. Surely, do you want to tell me these people who are manufacturing this alcohol, whatever they are calling it, are not known by the government? Let us not sacrifice bar and restaurants. Let us not sacrifice people who have established their businesses.
Kenya nzima tuna wanachama 54,000. So ni kumaanisha kwamba in Central Province tutapunguza wanachama wetu by 17,500. Na hiyo ina translate kwa kupunguza wafanyikazi 500,000 560,000. Hao ndio wafanyikazi ambao tutaondoa na hao ni direct employees. Na pia in the value chain tutapunguza distributors 1167, that is 1167. Na pia wale ambao tutaondoa kwa industry in the name of wakulima. Na ni kwamba ni vizuri mnafahamu mjue majority ya raw materials ambazo tuna
Mwanchi omurigereri bano goikera nongo korera Amayia yense masenchira yoboikira nuko rende na manke ngwariganeretia yora chikonyora na inde chikoraga chinsa isato asenchira ere yoboikiranu yora nabokondera gotonyora sense mere ya Facebook wetera Ndizi TV News Digital asense mo ya YouTube wetera Ndizi TV News nabogo tweet wetera @Ndizi TV News boigo ase website ito tonyora wetera www.ndizitv.or.ke ere tariane Evelyn Osero twabwatrana nere Petronila Mukeira kwene kyabuna chibicha neri yogicha wikeire asenchira yabene twaro burigereri borobia.